What up, gamers? Fans here, and welcome to my reaction to the Wuthering Waves version 3.0 gameplay showcase with PS5 games. Apparently, PlayStation were the ones to showcase this on their official channel, and that's kind of crazy to see it just come out of nowhere. But yeah, here I am, man. Let's go ahead and watch what 3.0 is gonna look like, man. Lahai-Roi is looking so cool. Like every time I hear about it. I also plan to react to some other stuff as well, but yeah, for now, let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Alright, here we go, 3.0. It's crazy to see. Here we go, here's the character. That's the one with the transparent legs. Oh, snap. Here's the combat animations.
Energy
Oh, it looks like she
consumption.
tires out after using that. She's got skates? Here's the other one. She's got guns. Dude, I love the colors and the way she fights with the skates. She has a motorcycle. Oh, the music. Oh, dude. First person. We have first person gameplay as well. Dude, the environment looks really cool too.
Huh? I heard something.
It looks very, like, alien-like. A lot of, like, alien-looking plants. Okay, what is this boss battle? Oh, here we go. Boss battle time. You got, like... I'm guessing that's a mecha, man. Like, some kind of, like, mechanical unit. Looks so cool. Yeah, I can't wait for this, man. It looks so futuristic. Dude, look at the model on this enemy.
Don't blink. You'll miss the best.
Wow.
Assuming master control.
I feel like that character there. Yeah, that character felt like
Authorizing maximum
something out of Natlin.
guidance pick.
Got like Shidonen. Get the bike.
Drive safe.
Oh man. So wait, is the bike gonna be part of her kit? That's kind of crazy for like an exploration mechanic.
Assuming master control.
Like I thought maybe the skates would be enough because it does look like she does move faster. Oh, is that the liberation? No, that looks like one of those like skills animation. I think this is the liberation. Dude, I love the technology on her. I think she looks so cool.
Tie a bow and call that my signature.
Yeah, I think she looks really,
Sure.
really cool. And she paints on the ground. Alright. Oh, is that an echo? It looks like they represent different elements. I saw like under faces, you can see the elements. Oh look, they're even like teleporting too. If you get too far away. Oh, they lift. They're lifting the elevator for you. Man, dude. Yeah, this is looking really interesting. Dude, look at that grass. What the heck is that? They look like sound waves. Like an audio visualizer. Oh, the music. I hope the music is good in this region. Oh wait, is it all music? What the heck? What? Dude, the piano stairs? Okay, dude. I mean, I'm not sure what to make of this. I thought, you know, it was all just gonna be like sci-fi. But no, now we got like actual music. I don't know what to make of this like music section. I mean, I feel like this would be like an event type thing, but it looks like it's part of it. Oh, you know what? What if like, because I know it's an academy, right? What if this is like a music class course? You know, something related to the Star Torch Academy. Yeah, I really don't know what to make of this. It's just, it's not what I expected to see when it comes to like a main story. Oh yeah, I'm not sure like what this is. Dude, the flowers, the flora changing. We got a side scroller. We're back with this. Oh man, dude, I'm really excited. What the heck was that giant one? Oh yeah, it's looking really, really good, man. Yeah, I don't know what this really serves when it comes to gameplay. Like I said, it feels like an event type story. Yeah, they're really showcasing this one area. I think it's cool. But like, I kind of wish they showcased like, you know, the normal gameplay because, you know, this will probably be like a one-time thing. Oh, look at the grass. Look at the environment. You think we're gonna see like a reveal for the Star Torch Academy? You think? You think that'll be it over there? Oh, it looks like these are just ruins. Oh, that was it. Okay. So there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to the 3.0 gameplay showcase for Wuthering Waves. And yeah, overall, I thought it was very cool and interesting to see with some of their aspects. Like, pretty much this whole video was done into two parts. The first part here was showing off their two new playable resonators, which I'm guessing we're going to be starting out with, kind of like with Carlotta and Rocha from the beginning of 2.0. But yeah, I believe her name is Mornia. That's what I've been calling her. Not sure if I got that right. But yeah, I think she's really cool. I think I do like the whole like sci-fi look to her. She does look like maybe more of a space angel, if I had to guess, because I saw this halo over here, and also she does have like this, I guess, galaxy legs. I'm not sure, just like transparent legs or something. But yeah, she does look very like space magic, pretty much to me. And yeah, I do like that aesthetic to her. There's also the second character here. I forgot her name, the blonde girl with the skates over here, but I think she looks very cool and interesting with her gameplay mechanics, mainly with her like mobility here. I'm not sure if this is like the sprint animation with her skates or something, if she has to like turn that on, maybe through a skill or something. But yeah, I'm not sure if like if that is a skill. I'm guessing that enhances her movement speed or something. But I'm guessing that's like a sprint animation. I could be wrong. But also, more importantly, she has a motorcycle here that she just summons up, and I think that looks so cool. You can also go into first person here, which I think is really interesting. I feel like, you know, because it is first person, I feel like in a way, I don't know, it's supposed to maybe make the game look a bit more cinematic because of that. Like maybe we're supposed to be you know, in a way taking in the view as well. Because I don't know like any other reason why we would want to go into first person, maybe other than like immersion. And I am kind of curious about this motorcycle because I thought about it like just really quick that I do wonder if this is the replacement for the flight mechanic or if this is like locked off to her character, this blonde girl here with the skates. But yeah, if this is not like if this is not the replacement for the flight mechanic, just imagine what it will be then for this, because they did say that every region will have their own equivalent to the flight system in Renacida. So I am wondering what that would be here. Yeah, I think this motorcycle looks really cool. Um, I think the exploration will be kind of crazy for it because I feel like you can definitely get to places faster that way. If it is locked behind her character, like I assume like if this is the flight system replacement, then it'll be locked off to Lahai-Roi. But just imagine if it's locked off to her character. Just imagine using this in Renacida and Huanglong as well. I can maybe see that being a thing. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm just thinking about like, you know, what would be the replacement for the flight system. because I know they talked about that. Combat wise, I think they look really cool. One thing I'll say really quick, I don't know if I can like show it really quick with the new enemy over here. Yeah, this one over here looks so cool with the combat model or design. The enemy design here. Oh, look at that, man! I got a good shot. Is this like mecha enemy here? Like, man, that looks like a Gundam. That looks so cool, man. Wow. Yeah, I love the design on this, man. I can't wait to see more of the enemies here in Lahai-Roi. But pretty much, a lot of like sci-fi stuff, which I like a lot. I've always been a big fan of that aesthetic. And then yeah, we got the gameplay for the two characters. We got to see the liberation animation for her, which looks really cool. I do like the whole like punk aesthetic with the paints and graffiti and all. And then of course with her, it seems like Mornia here seems to have like two animations, one for her skill, and of course the liberation. It does remind me of like Jinshi. I'm guessing it'll be something like that. Yeah, I'm very much impressed by these two characters already. I feel like I still need to hold off on like maybe pulling them because I do want to get a feel for the other characters because maybe I might like them more. Like I'm sure they're not going to be able to show off their gameplay showcase, but maybe we can uh, maybe get a good sense of like what it might be for their kits if I maybe interact with them. But already, man, like these two here, they don't seem like they'll be bad choices. Like in terms of like just having fun with the characters, they both look really fun. No, yeah, wow, look at this shot here. Yeah, I can't wait to see more about these characters, man. Because gameplay wise and looks wise, they look very cool. I want to see them in the story. But yeah, that's pretty much the first half of the video, like of the showcase. The second one was kind of like still cool, but also really random. I'm not sure what to make of this whole place. It was just more of like a fun thing, I guess. It feels like it will probably be like a one-time thing where you just go through this. I'm not sure like what we see here at the end. We do seem to see like some ruins. This feels like some kind of like maybe a level where we're like told to go to this area, but first we gotta like go through this whole musical section first, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it did feel very cool. I love the level design here, the like with the visuals and all that. But yeah, we did end off with this over here. Not sure what to make of it, but it does look very cool. I imagine this is where things get more serious, maybe a cutscene plays or something. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the gameplay showcase here. And now moving on from that, I did say that I did want to take a look at one more thing in this video, and that is this over here, the post-lament Anthropocene comprehensive mirror for historians, the Lahai-Roi. Yeah, I was going to save this for my Let's Play for Wuthering Waves. In fact, today was supposed to be when I was supposed to upload an episode of that, but because of that gameplay showcase, I thought that would be more important to show off there. But yeah, I assume we get, I guess, yeah, a sneak peek at Lahai-Roi before heading there. Yeah, pretty much we'll maybe see the lore of Lahai-Roi, as well as I was told that there was a new gameplay mechanic being shown off here. So yeah, I do want to get straight into it here. So we got yeah, that's the title over there. Lahai-Roi, known as Solaris' Extreme, is situated beneath the Roya Frostlands and is where Space Trek Collective Star Torch Academy was established. So we're underground in the Frostlands, so above on the surface would be like snow. Okay, so it's gonna be a snowy place. Okay. We got some description here. A warm and humid haven beneath the Royal Frostlands, also known as Solaris' Extreme. Ancient shifts in the planetary axis turned Lahai-Roi into what it is now, Solaris Pole. Like, is this pretty much like in Antarctica or something? Is this why we live underground because it's too cold above, causing the Roya to move their settlements underground? This is where the Space Trek Collective established Star Torch Academy, the cross-border academic metropolis that has become a cradle of knowledge. The Space Trek Collective, a non-profit international research alliance jointly created and overseen by various countries, regions, and factions in Solaris. Its core mission is to advance methods of space travel. Whoa, what? Space travel? By studying the exostrider for the benefit of all civilizations in Solaris. And there's the exostrider. And that definitely will be a big part of the story, I would imagine. But dude, space travel is interesting. I was like, when I first saw the characters being revealed, like I was like maybe joking around about like us being in space. Oh, we might be in space at some point in the story. Like yeah, I assume at first we'll be on the planet, of Solaris. Maybe near the end, just imagine we unlock space travel. That'll be crazy. Maybe that's why at the beginning, at the login screen, it's like touch the screen to enter Solaris. Now just imagine that, but you change the planet name from Solaris to something else. Just imagine that's what that is. Oh man. Star Torch Academy, short for Space Trek Collective. Star Torch Academy. Star Torch Academy forms part of the Cross Border Research Alliance and is a knowledge seeker's paradise. The name comes from the phrase, "Let knowledge be your guiding star." Raise high the torch of tomorrow. In this academic metropolis, cultures melt together and knowledge is freely shared. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I did mention this before. I forgot where, maybe during my Let's Play or maybe during that reveal of the characters, but I'm guessing that with Lahai-Roi, like yeah, it did say over here somewhere that it was pretty much a combination of different countries, regions, and factions in Solaris. So I imagine we got people from like Huanglong and Renesita, and then I guess maybe New Federation as well. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing it will be. I think that'll be really cool. Maybe it'll be a good way for them to tease like the upcoming regions as well because of that. Research Institute, short for Space Trek Collective Research Institute. The Research Institute, like Star Torch Academy, is part of the collective. They focus on cutting edge research and applied advanced technologies. The ring shaped institute connects to the Starward Riseway transport hub and overlooks all of Lahai-Roi from the top of the Exostrider's great sword. Okay, I was told that maybe the Exostrider was maybe a mech. I can maybe see it. I can start to see it now. Apparently, this Exostrider has a great sword, which itself is a subject of their research. Roya tribe, the indigenous people of Lahai-Roi, whose landmark structure, known as the Solicium, Solicium, oh Solicium, like Elysium maybe. I need to say it like correctly. Solicium. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Is found in the Biarter Woods. The Roya considered it calling their calling to guide the growth and migration of Exoswarm by using a calendar they created from observing the Exostrider reactor's drive's behavior. Okay, interesting. Hearing the Biarter here, I'm not sure if that's like Norse related. It does sound like it. But yeah, I think it does sound very interesting. I remember seeing that one character where we saw like runes in the background. Now that I think about it, you think you think like these people here are more like the traditional type. I'm just wondering, like the more like old school, like they would study history maybe in the academy. I'm not sure, but yeah, they would like just follow like the people before them, like in the ancient ways. That's just what it sounds like to me. Anyway, exploration preview here. Centuries ago, both the Calamity and the Exostrider emerged in Lahai-Roi from deep underground. The Frostlands caved in, devouring all life forms and erasing every sign of their existence. In the darkness, the Exostrider swung its great sword to seal off the Calamity. It drew the fiery reactor drive from his chest and lifted that undying light high up to the skies of Lahai-Roi. Hmm. I'm really curious to see what this looks like because if it's a mech with a great sword, I think that's so cool. To start Torch Academy, the Void Storm. I did learn about this. That was like the last thing I learned about before I paused the Wuthering Waves gameplay. But yeah, I remember I saw Shorekeeper and Chisa talk about this. It's a waveborne phenomenon unique to Lahai-Roi, envelops the region. The rift in Honami Crossing seems to provide a way into Lahai-Roi. Hmm. So we're gonna be going to Lahai-Roi through Honami, I guess. According to Chisa, Rover once attended Star Torch Academy. Maybe he'll get to meet some old friends. Okay. I imagine by now they're probably like really old though. But yeah, I don't know if they'll be playable in that sense. They might be too old. Like yeah, looking at all the playable characters so far, they seem to be young. So yeah. Maybe we'll know like the professor. Or not the professors, but like the like the headmaster or something, the principal. Mysterious creatures. The Biarter Woods of Lahai-Roi are home to extraordinary creatures who accompany the Roya tribe. It is said that these creatures only approach people they trust, which I assume is this over here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just wondering, with all the, snow and stuff, and just the name of Biarter. I need to look that up because it does sound Norse. So let me just see that really quick. So if I just type in Biarter, where's that name from? Oh, look, Biarter Skyrim. Yeah, it's old Icelandic, it seems. So yeah, definitely Old Norse. Yep, it is a Norse name. It did sound like to me. I mean, my name here, Fentir, combination of Fenrir and Tyr from Norse mythology. I feel like I would definitely recognize that that naming type. Mech echoes. What the heck? We got mech echoes. Most of the echoes found in the High Roy look mechanized. Oh, dude, this is my region. I love sci-fi. I love robots. Oh man, dude, look at that. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. New combat mechanics. Here we go. Tuned ability. A new combat mechanism will be introduced in version 3.0. Tuned ability. Off tune level in Mistune. Your attacks build up enemies off tune level, which I'm guessing is at this sound wave over here. I'm not sure. Once enemies off tune level is at max, they enter mistune state. And now I see like their health bar being all like messed up. Attacking mistune state enemies will cause tune break, which deals additional damage and resets their off tune level. Okay. To me, it kind of sounds like, because I played Do It Night Abyss, they had this thing where, when you break their, kind of like their shield system. I forgot what they call it in this game, but like the that white bar before they go into a stun thing. But yeah, in Do It Night Abyss, you can while they're in that state, you can like press a button to deal additional damage, and then right away they get back up. So I'm just wondering if this is what it is. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is like a fancier way of like what they have right now, where while they're stunned, you just deal more damage to them, or like is it like an execution type thing where you press a button? Didn't they have this at the beginning of the game with the battle with the crownless? I think it's like that. I assume it might be like that. I'm not sure. I know they don't say like the button like press these buttons to maybe deal additional damage. It's just that's what I'm thinking it might do. Because like I don't know if they want to like maybe do the same thing of like having to just be stunned and then dealing just additional damage instead. I feel like I need to see more about this. A Tune Break skill. For powerful enemies, cast Tune Break skill after they enter. Oh, I think this is it. After they enter mistune state, and when their off tune level is maxed to shatter their defenses and cause Tune Break. So I'm guessing over here is for the normal enemies, like the non-boss types. This one is probably for the bigger enemies. Look at that too. We even have like the normal echoes that we've seen before. I wonder, is this going to be like a universal mechanic, like for every region and not just Lahai-Roi? Or is it only in Lahai-Roi? Okay, yeah. Tune Break skill deals damage to enemies, reduces their vibration strength, interrupts their attack patterns, and resets their off tune level. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be like, with that one thing, that one prompt that we get in the crownless battle, but I guess now we have like two separate systems for that. Yeah, it feels like there's like more ways now to battle the enemies. I think it looks cool. I'm guessing it plays like a special animation because looking at Yang Yang over here, I mean, I'm not sure if I've seen this animation before, so I'm guessing it will play that. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah, guys. Yeah, there you have it. That is my look into the new gameplay mechanics and also the um the lore behind the Lahai-Roi. And this Roya tribe does sound interesting. Like I said, I'm guessing this is like, just imagine these are like the old Norse people type people. Maybe that's that one resonator that we saw with the runes in the background. Maybe that's where she's from. If that's the case, man, if these guys are like based on Norse mythology, like man, I feel like I would probably get that character that had like the runes in the background. If she is based on like Norse mythology. At first, she was like my least wanted character, but if she is related to that, then maybe I might get her. I do like that. But yeah, overall, I think it looks really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much my look into like the gameplay showcase for 3.0, and also this whole thing here with the lore and new combat mechanic. Which yeah, at first I was gonna see this for the gameplay video, but I thought since we're on topic here of like looking into 3.0, I might as well include it here in this video. Yeah, it looks really interesting, man. And yeah, that's pretty much my time here. If you want to see me talk more about Wuthering Waves, like when it comes to some new stuff, I did make a video yesterday where I went through the nominations of the Game Awards, and I did talk about Wuthering Waves when it comes to their nomination in the best mobile game. If you want to see my thoughts on that, like that versus Uma Musume, then go ahead and check that out. But yeah, overall, man, Lahai-Roi probably is looking to be my favorite region. I love the sci-fi. I love the possible Norse mythology that is going on here. So yeah, I'm really curious, man. Because yeah, I assume like with the Roya tribe, they're the Norse mythology people, and then of course we got like the Star Torch Academy being like maybe the people from all around the world just coming to Lahai-Roi. But yeah, overall, I'm curious to see, man. Even like more of the mechas as well. I want to see, dude. I'm really curious now. I want to see the Sentinel Resonator. Just imagine if they're the ones to activate the Exo Strider, and maybe have like an Exo Strider type, like combat gameplay. Like, dude, I would, if they become like a mecha, like I would, that would be like what I would spend on the most. Like, geez, like instant. Maybe I need to wait for the end of 3.0, because at the end of 2.0, we got to see Cardathea, and she was the Sentinel Resonator. Just imagine they do the same thing here, where we see the Sentinel Resonator as well at the end of 3.0. So yeah, I think I'll definitely have to hold out. I really want to see more about these characters before I maybe spend the Astrites, because I just want to make the most out of it. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm just like extending this video longer than it should. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. That'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.